Far beyond the quiet glow of our night sky, the Milky Way turns slowly, like an ancient river of light flowing through the darkness. For billions of years, its stars have drifted in silence, forming worlds, igniting suns, and weaving the delicate structure of our cosmic home. Tonight, we travel gently into this luminous spiral, not as scientists or explorers, but as quiet observers of the galaxy that shaped every atom within us. Allow the weight of the day to fade as you drift into the calm embrace of our celestial home. The Milky Way is a vast, rotating disk of stars, dust, and invisible matter, stretching more than 100,000 light-years across. Yet, from our small position within it, we see only a faint, glowing band against the darkness. What appears simple and serene from Earth is, in truth, a swirling architecture of gravitational tides and stellar currents. Every star we see, and countless ones we cannot, move in slow, graceful orbits around the galactic center. A journey that takes more than 200 million years to complete. Here, in this quiet sweep of cosmic motion, the universe reveals its patience. Scattered throughout the Milky Way are regions where matter gathers softly, collapsing under its own weight to form new stars. These nebulae, glowing with gentle hues of blue, red, and violet, are the nurseries of future solar systems. Within them, dust grains cling together, forming the seeds of planets, each one a potential cradle for light, heat, and eventually life. To drift through these stellar birthplaces is to witness the universe renewing itself, quietly, endlessly, long before any mind was present to watch. At the center of our galaxy lies a hidden giant, a supermassive black hole known as Sagittarius A. Silent, invisible, yet immensely powerful, it shapes the orbits of millions of stars around it. Despite its gravity, the region is far from chaotic. Instead, it moves with a slow rhythm, like a deep cosmic heartbeat guiding the entire Milky Way. Here, matter spirals inward, light bends into impossible arcs, and time itself seems to stretch. It is a reminder that even in the vast calm of our galactic home, there are mysteries that whisper from the edge of the unknown. As you gently drift deeper into the quiet expanse of our spiral galaxy, allow your breath to soften even more, letting each inhale slowly rise and each exhale slowly fall, like a calm wave moving through the silent stretches of deep space. Around you, the Milky Way's spiral arm extends gently, curling in a patient arc that guides millions of stars along slow, graceful paths. These stars move so gently, so slowly, that their orbits take hundreds of millions of years to complete, creating a rhythm of motion so peaceful and so steady that it becomes almost indistinguishable from stillness. In this cosmic silence, you begin to feel the serene weight of time stretching far beyond anything familiar, unfolding softly like a long, celestial sigh. As your awareness drifts further, the soft glow of distant starlight gently illuminates the interstellar clouds that rest in the spiral arm. These clouds, made of dust and gas, drift slowly through the quiet expanse, waiting patiently for gravity to nudge them into new forms. For millions of years, they unwind gently in the calm of deep space, gathering themselves ever so slowly, preparing to ignite into newborn stars. You float alongside them, sensing their slow, ancient rhythms, their silent anticipation, their gentle willingness to wait. Nothing rushes here, nothing strains. Everything unfolds at the slow pace of cosmic time. Farther ahead, clusters of stars shimmer gently in the spiral arm, their soft light pulsing in the calm darkness like distant beacons. You drift between them, moving slowly, effortlessly, carried by the quiet currents of the galaxy. Each cluster holds hundreds, sometimes thousands of stars that form together from the same ancient clouds. They drift as a family through deep space, staying gently bound to one another as the Milky Way's gravity guides them through their long, slow journey. You sense their warmth, their harmony, their delicate presence in the vast, silent ocean of the galaxy. As you continue drifting gently, the scale of the Milky Way begins to settle into your awareness. Its billions of stars, its vast spiral arms, its deep halo of dark matter that silently holds everything together. And through this entire majestic structure, a gentle calm spreads, a quiet reassurance that everything in the galaxy moves in slow spirals, unwinding over unimaginable stretches of time. Let yourself settle into this cosmic silence. Let the slow, gentle motion of the Milky Way guide your thoughts into stillness. Here, in the soft embrace of the spiral arm, you drift, unwind, and rest deeply within the galaxy's quiet expanse. As you continue drifting gently through the quiet expanse of the Milky Way, feel your entire body settling even deeper, unwinding slowly as the soft rhythm of cosmic silence surrounds you. The spiral arm extends ahead like a slow, luminous pathway, guiding millions of stars along their gentle orbits. Each star drifts with a calm assurance, moving so slowly through deep space that its journey becomes almost meditative. In this serene motion, you sense the ancient patience of the galaxy itself, a patience formed over billions of years, encouraging you to breathe gently, to let go gently, to settle in softly as you float through this vast, quiet expanse. Around you, delicate streams of interstellar dust stretch across deep space, forming faint, glowing trails that wind slowly around the spiral arm. These trails shimmer gently, illuminated by the soft starlight of millions of distant suns. As you drift past them, their patterns seem to unwind in gentle, flowing curves, as if the galaxy itself is exhaling. Their presence brings a sense of calm continuity, nothing abrupt, nothing sharp, only the slow unfolding of cosmic time. You let your mind drift with them, moving gently through the silence, feeling the peaceful rhythm of the Milky Way settling into your thoughts. Further along your quiet path, you encounter wide regions of soft, diffuse gas, stellar nurseries resting in deep space. These clouds drift slowly, held together by gravity's gentle pull, waiting patiently for the moment when new stars will ignite within their silent depths. You float near one of these clouds, sensing the soft expectancy in its cosmic stillness. It neither rushes nor resists. It simply rests, suspended in the quiet expanse, drifting slowly through the spiral arm. You allow your own thoughts to mirror this stillness, settling gently, unwinding slowly, drifting into the soft embrace of deep space. Beyond these clouds, scattered star clusters glow against the dark. Their gentle light flickers with a quiet steadiness, like embers resting after a long, slow burn. Each cluster moves through the spiral arm at its own slow pace, guided by the Milky Way's vast gravitational rhythm. You pass between them, drifting softly, feeling their warmth, sensing their long and patient journeys through the galaxy. Their presence reminds you that everything here moves with soothing slowness. Everything unfolds gently, and everything exists within the same quiet expanse. As you drift onward, the spiral arm dims slightly, opening into a wider region of deep space where the stars spread out and the silence deepens. Here, the galaxy's vast scale becomes even more apparent. Billions of stars scattered across tens of thousands of light years, all connected by the slow, steady embrace of the Milky Way. Let that immensity cradle you. Let the calm of deep space settle into your breathing, and let the gentle, quiet expanse of the galaxy guide you ever deeper into rest. As you drift gently onward through the Milky Way's serene structure, feel the quiet expanse widening around you, inviting your thoughts to slow, soften, and unwind. The stars here are spaced farther apart, each one drifting slowly through deep space in its own gentle orbit. Their soft light reaches you like a distant whisper, a calm reminder of the millions of stars that share this spiral arm, all moving together in a slow, harmonious flow. With each passing moment, you sense your body settling even deeper into stillness, mirroring the tranquil pace of the galaxy itself. Ahead of you, faint, shimmering threads of interstellar matter stretch across the quiet expanse like delicate veils of cosmic dust. These threads drift slowly, shaped gently by starlight and the subtle pull of gravity. They form soft, flowing patterns that unwind gracefully through deep space, their movements almost imperceptible, yet filled with quiet intention. As you float past them, you feel as though your mind is moving at the same slow pace, letting thoughts drift gently away, letting your inner world settle into a vast cosmic silence. Further along this tranquil path, you encounter a wide field of calm, solitary stars resting between the spiral arms. These stars glow softly against the darkness, their gentle light spreading through the quiet expanse without urgency, without intensity, simply existing in the slow rhythm of deep space. You drift between them, sensing their peaceful presence, feeling the soft glow around you like a warm cosmic sigh. Each star seems to whisper of time measured not in seconds or hours, but in millions of years. Time that unfolds slowly, gently, like a long and restful breath. As you continue drifting, a subtle haze appears, a slow, dust-filled region where ancient remnants of long-faded stars float through the quiet. This dust drifts calmly, shaped by nothing more than the faint pressure of starlight, its journey gentle and unhurried. You glide through this haze, watching it swirl softly in the deep cosmic silence. Each grain a tiny fragment of a story billions of years old. The thought of such long, slow histories brings further stillness to your body, further calm to your breathing, and further softness to your mind. Beyond the dust, the spiral arm curves again, sweeping slowly across deep space in a graceful arc. Its billions of stars drift in unison, gently turning with the galaxy's immense slow rotation. As you follow this curve, you feel the Milky Way's silent embrace deepen, guiding you further into tranquility. Everything moves gently here. Everything drifts slowly. Everything exists within an endless, quiet expanse where time unwinds in the softest, most peaceful rhythm imaginable. As you continue drifting gently through the Milky Way's serene structure, feel the soft pull of the spiral arm, guiding you deeper into the quiet expanse of deep space. The silence around you expands slowly, wrapping itself around your thoughts like a calm, celestial blanket. Every star you pass shines with a gentle glow, drifting through the galaxy with slow, graceful certainty. Their light settles softly across the darkness, and you allow your mind to follow that same gentle rhythm, unwinding slowly, sinking into deeper stillness. Ahead, a diffuse glow spreads across the sky, the combined shimmer of millions of distant stars overlapping in a soft, luminous haze. This is the light of the spiral arm itself, blending gently into a smooth, continuous river of starlight. You drift beneath it, moving slowly, as if carried by a current in a quiet cosmic ocean. The glow seems endless, stretching across the galaxy in calm, sweeping arcs. Its presence soothes you, reminding you of the vast, gentle embrace of the Milky Way, holding everything in place with patient, ancient steadiness. To your side, you notice a collection of blue-white stars glowing more intensely than the rest. These are young stars, newly formed from the silent gas clouds that drift through the spiral arms. They shine brightly, yet their lives unfold slowly, measured not in minutes, but in millions of years. You float near them, feeling the contrast between their youthful brilliance and the deep quiet of the space surrounding them. Even in their brightness, there is peace, a slow pulse, a gentle drift, a calm presence in the quiet expanse. A little farther along, you encounter an open cluster. Dozens of stars gently bound together by gravity, moving through the spiral arm like a family traveling through deep space. Their shared motion is slow and steady, a quiet procession across the galaxy. As you drift among them, you sense the harmony of their paths, the way each one moves gently around the others, guided by invisible threads of gravity that keep them together through millions of years of cosmic drifting. Their unity brings a sense of calm balance, encouraging your own thoughts to settle in the same gentle, steady rhythm. Beyond the cluster, the spiral arm opens into a darker region where fewer stars shine, and the silence deepens even further. Here, the calm of deep space becomes almost tangible, a vast, quiet expanse where everything slows, everything softens, everything drifts in gentle tranquility. You let yourself sink into this silence, letting it settle around your breath, around your thoughts, around your body, reminding you once again of the Milky Way's slow, silent embrace. You drift, you unwind, and you become part of the gentle rhythm of the galaxy. As you drift gently onward through the quiet expanse of the Milky Way, the darkness around you grows softer, deeper, almost velvety in its calm embrace. Here, far from the bright clusters of the spiral arm, the stars appear more solitary, each one drifting slowly through deep space with a serene and measured grace. Their light reaches you gently, traveling for hundreds or thousands of years before settling softly onto your awareness. You breathe slowly, allowing your thoughts to unwind in the same gentle rhythm, as if you, too, were drifting among these ancient lights. Ahead of you, a faint glow begins to appear, the subtle presence of a vast nebula resting in the depths of the spiral arm. It stretches slowly across the sky like a soft cosmic cloud, gently illuminated by the millions of stars that surround it. This nebula drifts in the quiet expanse, its wisps of gas flowing in long, delicate tendrils shaped by the slow motion of gravity and the soft push of starlight. As you approach, the cloud envelops you in its gentle presence, inviting you to settle deeper into the calm of deep space. Nothing moves quickly here. Everything drifts, everything unwinds, everything rests in cosmic silence. Within the nebula's soft haze, pockets of denser gas gather like silent seeds of future stars. They drift gently, waiting patiently for the slow pull of gravity to guide them inward. For millions of years, these clouds simply rest. No rush, no urgency, only gentle stillness. You glide past one of these serene regions, sensing its quiet anticipation, the slow and inevitable journey toward becoming a star. In its presence, your own breath deepens, your mind settles, and your body relaxes even more into the galaxy's gentle rhythm. As the nebula thins around you, you emerge into a region dotted with calm, distant stars that shimmer like tiny lanterns suspended in the deep silence. Their light is soft, steady, and reassuring, reminding you of the quiet endurance of the Milky Way's billions of stars. Each one has drifted through deep space for ages, following a slow orbital path that will continue long after human lifetimes have passed. You move among them gently, feeling their timeless patience seep into your awareness, soothing your thoughts with the steady comfort of cosmic time. Farther along, the spiral arm curves once more, guiding you toward a deeper, darker region of the galaxy, where the density of stars begins to rise again. The path ahead is bathed in a soft, diffuse glow, the combined light of countless stars layered across unimaginable distances, blending gently into a luminous river across the quiet expanse. You follow this river slowly, drifting with its calm flow, letting the gentle embrace of the Milky Way hold you softly as you journey deeper into its silent heart. In the soft stillness of the Milky Way's vast expanse, the quiet begins to thicken, settling around you like a gentle layer of cosmic dusk. The stars in this region glow with a subdued calm, each one suspended in deep space with a patience that stretches across millions of years. Their distant light settles softly against the darkness, inviting your thoughts to loosen, allowing your breathing to slow into a steady, restful rhythm that mirrors the quiet motion of the galaxy. Further ahead, the spiral arm reveals a delicate tapestry of interstellar dust, drifting slowly through the quiet expanse like ancient silk suspended in a weightless ocean. The dust glimmers faintly under the soft glow of nearby stars, forming gentle patterns that seem to unfold in slow, hypnotic waves. You move through these drifting threads as they unwind across deep space, each subtle shift reminding you that even the smallest motions in the galaxy happen with astonishing slowness, guided by the calm hand of cosmic time. Not far from this drifting haze, a group of aging red stars glows with warm, gentle light. These ancient suns have spent billions of years releasing their steady glow into the quiet expanse, illuminating the darkness with a soft, enduring radiance. Their presence carries a sense of deep wisdom, a reminder of how long the galaxy has moved in slow spirals, how many millions of stars have lived and faded, how silent the Milky Way's history truly is. Being near them feels like leaning into a warm cosmic fireplace, their soft glow settling your thoughts into deeper stillness. A little farther on, the arm widens into a tranquil region where star formation has long since ceased. Here, the silence feels older, deeper, almost fossil-like in its calm. The stars that remain drift in long, sweeping orbits, their paths shaped by the invisible architecture of the galaxy's gravitational field. Their motion is so slow, so delicate, that it resembles the movement of soft light across calm water. This gentle scene invites your mind to soften, letting each lingering thought dissolve into the quiet expanse around you. Beyond this peaceful region, thin currents of starlight begin to gather again, hinting at the presence of new clusters waiting ahead. Their glow blends into the background like a quiet promise, a soft reminder that the Milky Way breathes in cycles, regions of birth, regions of rest, regions of deep silence. You drift toward this faint glow, carried by the galaxy's slow, gentle embrace, feeling yourself sinking ever deeper into calm as the spiral arm continues its silent, unhurried journey through deep space. Across the vast canvas of the Milky Way, a subtle shimmer begins to rise, as if the galaxy itself is exhaling a slow, ancient breath. This faint glow stretches through the darkness in long, gentle currents, each one weaving softly between clusters of distant stars. The quiet here is profound, almost tender in its stillness, allowing your mind to relax into the slow pulse of deep space. You feel your thoughts loosening, drifting into the same quiet expanse. that holds millions of stars in calm suspension. To your left, a wide swath of interstellar gas expands like a soft, luminous cloud. It spreads outward in delicate layers, glowing faintly under the combined light of nearby suns. These gas fields move with a slowness so complete that their motion is nearly indistinguishable from rest. A gentle drift shaped over millions of years by gravity's subtle pull. As you float near them, you sense their patience, their long, quiet existence, their willingness to remain suspended in deep space until the time comes for new stars to form. Their presence encourages your own breath to slow, your own body to settle, your own awareness to unwind. Ahead, a cluster of ancient stars comes into view, their warm golden light flickering gently like embers stirred by a soft breeze. These stars have orbited the galaxy for billions of years, tracing enormous paths through the Milky Way's spiral arms. Their movement has been so slow and steady that entire civilizations could rise and fall long before they complete a single rotation. As you move among them, their calm endurance seems to flow into you, reminding you of the quiet strength within the galaxy's silent embrace. Further along your path, you notice a dim, elongated shadow stretching across the spiral arm, the silhouette of a vast dust lane that winds through the Milky Way like a soft ribbon of darkness. This dust absorbs starlight, creating pockets of deeper silence as you approach. The region feels cooler, quieter, almost like stepping into a tranquil forest at night. Each particle drifts slowly, gently, forming patterns shaped by ages of gravitational whispers. You glide through this darkened passage, feeling its quiet soothe your senses even more deeply. Beyond the dust lane, the starlight brightens again, revealing the delicate curvature of the spiral arm as it sweeps across deep space. Its arc is graceful and endless, a slow swirl of billions of stars moving in harmony. The entire structure seems to breathe with you, gently expanding, gently contracting, gently carrying you forward. In this moment, the vastness of the Milky Way feels intimate, comforting, almost familiar, as if the galaxy itself is holding you within its soft, silent rhythm. Deeper within the Milky Way's sprawling architecture, a soft gradient of light begins to gather, rising slowly from the horizon of deep space like the first gentle hint of dawn. This glow is not from a single star, but from countless distant suns, layered across thousands of light years, their combined radiance blending into a smooth, tranquil haze. The light moves with no urgency, spreading softly through the quiet expanse, inviting you to relax further, to let your awareness stretch out as slowly and calmly as the galaxy itself. A short distance ahead, a drifting field of ancient star remnants appears, faint, ghost-like embers that once burned brightly in the spiral arms. These remnants hover gently in the darkness, their dim light softened by the passage of time. They drift without haste, carried only by the slow gravitational tides of the Milky Way. As you approach them, you feel a peculiar serenity, as if the galaxy is whispering old stories through these quiet, fading lights. Their stillness encourages your own thoughts to settle, to loosen their grip, to float more freely. To the side, a delicate band of starlight curves across the void, forming a luminous bridge between distant regions of the spiral arm. This glowing structure is made of dispersed stars, whose positions align just enough to create the illusion of a gentle river of light. You move alongside it, sensing the peaceful unity of stars that may be separated by unimaginable distances, yet appear connected through perspective and cosmic geometry. The bridge guides your attention forward, its calm radiance reminding you of how gracefully the Milky Way arranges itself across deep space. Farther along, you encounter a quiet, sparsely populated zone where the stars thin out and the darkness becomes deeper, almost silky in texture. This part of the galaxy feels more open, more spacious, as though the Milky Way is giving you room to breathe even more slowly. The silence here has a different quality, not empty, but spacious, like a gentle pause in a long and soothing melody. You drift through this quiet expanse, letting it wash over your thoughts, softening them, smoothing out any lingering tension. Just beyond this tranquil zone, faint ripples of gas begin to glow under distant starlight, forming soft, irregular patterns across the darkness. These clouds swirl gently, almost imperceptibly, as though the galaxy is painting slow, hypnotic strokes across an endless canvas. Their drifting shapes carry the promise of future stars, of light that will one day shine softly through the Milky Way's spiral arms. Their presence feels tender, patient, and deeply calming. As you move past them, the gentle, quiet expanse seems to cradle you more fully, reminding you that in the heart of the galaxy, everything drifts, everything unwinds, everything rests in peaceful cosmic silence. Within the soft, sweeping curvature of the spiral arm, a subtle shimmer begins to gather in the distance, like a gentle echo of starlight drifting through layers of cosmic dusk. This shimmer grows slowly, revealing a wide region where countless faint stars blend into a silvery glow that spreads serenely across deep space. Their collective radiance feels like a quiet lullaby, calming your breath, easing your thoughts, and inviting you to sink even deeper into the soothing rhythm of the Milky Way's silent embrace. To the right, the faint outline of a molecular cloud becomes visible, a vast, tranquil structure composed of cold gas resting in the shadowed folds of the spiral arm. This cloud stretches softly across the void, its edges dissolving into darkness like smoke fading into night air. The gas within moves so slowly that any change would take millions of years to unfold, and its immense stillness creates a sense of profound calm. As you glide past, you sense the dormant potential inside it, the quiet possibility of stars waiting to be born, the slow choreography of gravity gathering material in delicate, almost invisible motions. Ahead, a delicate sprinkling of young blue-white stars brightens the surrounding darkness like small sparks drifting above a calm sea. Their light feels crisp yet gentle, a subtle contrast to the warmer hues of older stars. These young suns have recently emerged from dense clouds, their brilliance marking the beginning of lives that will stretch across countless millennia. You float near them, feeling the soft warmth of their glow touch your awareness, as though the galaxy itself is offering you a quiet reassurance, a reminder that from silence, new light always emerges. Beyond these brilliant young stars lies a region where the spiral arm thickens into a luminous band, dense with clusters and shimmering trails of dust. This part of the galaxy feels alive in a slow, tranquil way, not busy or loud, but quietly active, like a vast ecosystem unfolding in gentle time. The clusters drift together, loosely bound by gravity, their shared paths winding gracefully through the calm currents of deep space. Their synchronized motion has a soothing harmony, encouraging your thoughts to move with similar ease, smooth and unhurried. As you move deeper into this glowing band, the surrounding starlight begins to blend into a soft radiance that washes over the quiet expanse. Here, the galaxy feels almost like a living presence, not in any literal sense, but in the way its structures breathe and evolve over millions of years, shaping themselves through slow, patient forces. The Milky Way seems to cradle you, holding you gently within its immense spiraling form. Every drifting star, every thread of dust, every faint glow contributes to a serene, unified rhythm. And as you drift onward, you feel that rhythm settling into your breathing, your body, your thoughts, guiding you ever deeper into rest. Far ahead, in the dim sweep of the spiral arm, a soft band of golden light begins to emerge, forming a gentle arc that stretches across the quiet expanse like a luminous path laid out by the galaxy itself. This glow comes from countless mature stars, each one radiating with a warm, steady calm, born of billions of years of slow, unhurried fusion. Their collective light settles into the space around you with a soothing tenderness, encouraging your mind to ease into deeper stillness, as though the galaxy is guiding you gently toward its most peaceful regions. To your left, the faint structure of a stellar stream becomes visible, a delicate ribbon of stars drifting in a long, graceful line through the spiral arm. These stars were once part of a small cluster or ancient dwarf galaxy, now slowly dissolving into the Milky Way's greater structure. Their movements are subtle and harmonious, each one drifting gently along a shared path shaped by gravity's quiet pull. As you approach, you sense the elegance of their slow motion, the way each star seems to float with effortless serenity, creating a tranquil flow that invites your thoughts to drift alongside them. Not far from this stream, a patch of interstellar dust forms a soft, shadowed region where the starlight dims into a deeper, more restful darkness. The dust grains scatter the light in faint, delicate patterns, creating a dappled glow that flickers gently against the backdrop of deep space. Moving through this region feels like entering a silent grove, sheltered from the brighter glow of the spiral arm. The quiet becomes thicker here, almost physical in its presence, and it settles around you in a way that encourages your breath to fall into an even slower, more peaceful rhythm. Soon, the darkness begins to brighten again as the spiral arm curves inward, revealing a broad scattering of stars that shine with a pale, silvery light. These stars are older, cooler, and their glow carries a sense of timeless endurance. They have witnessed the slow turning of the galaxy over countless generations, drifting through deep space with unwavering steadiness. As you float among them, their soft light seems to wrap around you, offering a subtle sense of comfort, like resting beneath the steady glow of a celestial lantern that has burned for ages without dimming. Beyond this region, the faint hint of a distant nebula shimmers at the edge of your vision, not bright or bold, but softly luminous, as though gently breathing with the galaxy's rhythm. Its diffuse glow blends seamlessly into the surrounding starlight, creating a peaceful transition from darkness to illumination. The nebula feels like an invitation to continue deeper into the Milky Way's gentle embrace, its soft presence guiding you forward with quiet assurance. Every drift, every shift, every subtle motion around you reinforces a single truth. In the heart of the galaxy, everything moves slowly, everything unfolds gently, and everything exists within the serene silence of cosmic time. As you follow the soft shimmer of the distant nebula, the surrounding starlight begins to deepen into a gentle gradient of silver and blue, blending across the quiet expanse like watercolor drifting through calm water. The transition is so smooth, so gradual, that it feels less like movement and more like slipping into a deeper layer of the galaxy's serene atmosphere. Every subtle glow around you seems to breathe with the quiet rhythm of cosmic time, encouraging your thoughts to stretch out gently, to loosen, to drift without direction or weight. To your right, a wide halo of ancient stars forms a loose, sprawling sphere that surrounds this region of the spiral arm. These stars do not belong to tight clusters or organized groups. Instead, they float in soft isolation, dispersed across a vast volume of deep space. Each one drifts through the darkness with unhurried dignity, as though time itself has slowed around them. Their muted light flickers gently, offering a sense of calm continuity that settles into your mind like a quiet reassurance that nothing here demands urgency. Everything simply unfolds at its own soft pace. A little farther ahead, wisps of cosmic dust drift across your path, forming thin, delicate streaks that stretch over light years. These threads, though faint, catch the glow of nearby stars, creating subtle ribbons of light that twist slowly through the darkness. Their shapes shift with such gentle movements that they seem almost frozen, suspended in a timeless moment. Passing through them feels like brushing against an ancient memory, soft, fragile, lingering. The dust's silent presence encourages your breath to deepen, your thoughts to ease into an even slower rhythm, your body to relax more fully. As you continue forward, the spiral arm opens into a broad, diffuse region where star formation has quietly slowed, leaving behind only faint traces of the vibrant activity that once took place here. The gas clouds are thinner now, more transparent, their gentle glow diffused into the surrounding space. This region feels like a long exhale after immense cosmic creation, a peaceful rest, a quiet pause within the galaxy's vast cycle. You drift through this chamber of silence, sensing the ancient stillness that permeates everything, allowing the calm to settle softly around your awareness. Just when the darkness begins to feel endless, a subtle brightening appears on the horizon, the promise of another cluster nestled deeper within the Milky Way. Its glow rises slowly, like a lantern unveiling itself behind layers of dust and starlight. You move toward this faint gathering of stars, drawn not by urgency but by the gentle invitation of their distant warmth. The closer you drift, the more the surrounding space seems to open, revealing yet another quiet domain within the galaxy's immense spiraling structure. And through it all, the Milky Way continues to hold you softly, its silent embrace guiding you forward, deeper into its calm and ancient rhythm. As you approach the faint glow of the distant cluster, the surrounding darkness begins to soften, giving way to a gentle lattice of light woven from hundreds of faint suns. This gradual brightening unfolds with no haste, emerging like dawn filtered through layers of cosmic mist. The stars ahead shimmer not with intensity, but with a quiet, restrained warmth, their soft radiance spreading into the quiet expanse in broad, delicate waves. The transition is soothing, guiding your awareness smoothly from deeper shadow into a realm where starlight drifts with poetic slowness. To your left, a loose array of subgiant stars stretches across space, their golden hues blending into the darker backdrop like soft brushstrokes painted on an ancient canvas. These stars are in a gentle, transitional stage of life, expanding slowly, cooling slowly, evolving at a pace measured in millions of years. Their steady glow radiates a sense of cosmic maturity, a calm acceptance of change unfolding on silent, almost imperceptible timescales. As you drift near them, their quiet endurance settles into your breathing, coaxing each inhale to lengthen and each exhale to unwind. A bit farther ahead, thin streams of metallic dust curve in elegant arcs that shimmer under the subdued glow of distant suns. These metallic grains, forged in the hearts of older stars long since faded, drift through the spiral arm in patterns shaped by gravitational whispers. They form glistening trails that twist slowly across the darkness, each particle carrying the memory of long extinguished fire. Passing through these faint trails feels like moving through the soft remnants of ancient stories, stories that drift endlessly through the Milky Way, waiting quietly to be noticed. Beyond these delicate arcs, the star cluster you glimpsed earlier now emerges more fully, revealing an open assembly of stars loosely gathered by gravity. Their arrangement has no rigid pattern. Instead, they scatter gently across the region in a way that feels organic, natural, almost musical in its randomness. Some shine with crisp white tones, others with soft amber hues, and together they cast a tranquil glow that fills the space with warmth. As you weave through them, the silence feels thick and comforting, as though you're moving through the center of a calm, cosmic sanctuary. Deeper inside the cluster, the stars thin out once again, and the glow recedes into a quiet background shimmer. Ahead lies a region shaped by old supernova remnants, where faint filaments of ionized gas stretch like ancient threads, embroidered into the fabric of deep space. These filaments glow with delicate pastel tones, soft reds, muted blues, pale violets, each hue blending gently into the next. Their fragile structures drift slowly, gently, shaped by forces so subtle that only the passage of eons can make their movement visible. Gliding near them feels like moving through the softest whispers of the galaxy's memory, each filament a quiet breath exhaled by stars that lived their long, brilliant lives and dissolved peacefully into the Milky Way's silent embrace. Moving beyond the pastel filaments, the space around you gradually shifts into a smoother, darker expanse, where fewer stars shine and the silence becomes even deeper, almost velvety. This quiet region feels like entering the hushed corridors of an ancient cathedral, where every movement, no matter how subtle, seems softened by the vastness of the surrounding darkness. The faint starlight that does reach you has a diffused quality, spreading gently across the void in soft halos that invite your thoughts to slow even further, drifting into calm alignment with the galaxy's patient rhythm. To your right, a faintly glowing band of hydrogen gas stretches across the emptiness like a delicate ribbon painted with the lightest touch. Though nearly transparent, it glimmers with a soft red hue, revealing the gentle glow of atoms quietly energized by distant starlight. The gas drifts in vast sheets, folding into subtle waves that move so slowly they appear frozen in time. As you pass through this serene region, the quiet presence of the gas wraps around you in a gentle embrace, reminding you how even the smallest particles in the Milky Way follow the same unhurried cadence. Ahead, a dim scattering of ancient white dwarfs becomes visible, small, dense stars that have already lived out their brilliant lives and now shine with faint, steady light. Their glow is cool and quiet, carrying the memory of once powerful suns that now rest in peaceful retirement. Floating among them feels like walking through a tranquil field of twilight lanterns, each one whispering the long history of a star that burned brightly for billions of years before settling into gentle stillness. Being near them encourages your own inner world to soften, to let go, to follow the calm example set by stars that have found their quiet equilibrium. Farther along, a soft distortion in the starlight hints at the presence of a faint gravitational interaction, perhaps the tidal remnants of a smaller system slowly merging with the Milky Way. The stars in this region appear subtly stretched, their distribution forming delicate arcs and faint curves shaped by the silent pull of gravity. These tidal features unfold across the space like gentle, brush-like gestures, reminders of how galaxies evolve through slow, graceful dances that play out over unimaginable stretches of time. Observing these shapes feels soothing, as though you are witnessing the patient artistry of the cosmos itself. As the tidal arcs fade, a broader brightness begins to rise ahead, a distant reflection of denser star fields deeper within the spiral arm. This glow approaches slowly, blooming like a soft candlelight seen through layers of translucent fabric. It does not overwhelm. Instead, it warms the darkness with the quiet promise of more stars waiting just beyond the next stretch of space. You move toward it naturally, effortlessly, guided by the gentle luminance that spreads across the quiet expanse. The Milky Way continues to reveal its silent architecture one layer at a time, holding you securely within its calm, spiraling embrace as you drift further toward its heart. As you move toward the faint brightening ahead, the surrounding darkness begins to lift in gentle gradients, revealing new layers of starlight that unfold like soft curtains drifting apart. The transition is subtle, almost imperceptible at first, but gradually the space around you fills with a delicate silver glow, as though millions of distant stars are quietly awakening beyond a cosmic horizon. The light spreads slowly, never harsh, settling into the quiet expanse with a warmth that eases your thoughts into deeper tranquility. To your left, a fragile chain of binary stars becomes visible, pairs of suns orbiting one another in slow, elegant spirals. Their shared motion is a silent dance that has continued for millions of years, each star tugging gently on its companion as they drift through the spiral arm. Some pairs glow with soft gold, others with subtle blue-white tones, but all of them move with perfect balance, guided by the calm mathematics of gravity. Watching them feels soothing, as though you are witnessing the universe perform a timeless duet, every motion gentle, every orbit a quiet gesture of harmony. Ahead of you, a faintly glowing region of ionized gas unveils itself, illuminated by the presence of a few bright, energetic stars nearby. The gas spreads across deep space in wide, translucent sheets that glow with subtle shades of rose and lavender. These colors blend softly, their edges melting into the surrounding darkness like watercolor diffusing in still water. Passing through this region feels like drifting through a peaceful dawn, suspended in the heart of the galaxy. The soft radiance seems to brush against your awareness, encouraging your mind to relax even further into the Milky Way's gentle embrace. Far below your path, a scattering of dim red dwarfs flickers like tiny embers scattered across a vast cosmic plain. These small stars burn with quiet persistence, their lifetimes stretching far beyond the future of larger, brighter suns. Their modest glow is steady and comforting, a reminder that much of the galaxy's light is carried by humble stars that shine softly, endlessly, patiently. As you glide above them, their calm presence grounds you, helping every lingering thought settle into the slow, restful rhythm that permeates this region of deep space. And then, rising gradually from the darkness ahead, the heart of a small star cluster begins to reveal itself. Its light emerges first as a faint haze, then as an intricate tapestry of tiny points shimmering in gentle unison. The cluster feels like a gathering of distant voices speaking in soft harmony, not noisy, not urgent, but comforting in their shared glow. You move toward them without effort, carried by the quiet currents of the spiral arm. Every star, every cloud, every wisp of dust seems to guide you deeper into the Milky Way's serene architecture, enveloping you in a calm that grows richer with every drifting moment. As you drift nearer to the emerging star cluster, the surrounding glow blends into a soft, luminous fog, gently brightening the quiet expanse with a serene, silvery warmth. The stars within the cluster appear at first as a delicate sprinkling of light, scattered like fine dust across a velvet sky. But as you approach, their individual colors, pale golds, cool blues, faint ambers, begin to separate, revealing a subtle mosaic of tones that shimmer with calm, steady brilliance. This gentle radiance moves through the stillness like the quiet sigh of the galaxy itself, easing your awareness into an even deeper state of rest. To your right, a thin veil of molecular dust drifts across the void in slow, undulating waves. These dark filaments weave through the starlight like soft threads of shadow, absorbing some of the cluster's glow and casting delicate silhouettes across the space around you. Their edges glow faintly where starlight brushes against them, creating a peaceful contrast. Gentle brightness meeting quiet darkness, each complementing the other in perfect cosmic balance. As you pass near these drifting forms, you sense their ageless calm, their willingness to float without urgency through the spiral arm. Below your path, a scattering of faint subdwarf stars emerges, each one emitting a crisp, subdued shimmer. These stars are small, ancient, and quietly resilient, their light steady and unassuming. They serve as reminders of the galaxy's long, intricate history, of generations of stars formed, evolved, and faded over billions of years. Their presence brings a sense of continuity, a gentle reassurance that everything in the Milky Way is part of a slow, ongoing story written in the quiet language of deep space. Their muted glow encourages your breath to lengthen, your thoughts to soften, your body to settle even more deeply into the galaxy's silent rhythm. Ahead, the full shape of the star cluster becomes clearer. It is not compact or tightly bound, but loosely gathered, its members drifting with a graceful ease that mirrors the vast, slow currents of the Milky Way. Some of the stars within it shine more brightly, hinting at their youth, while others glow with mellow warmth, revealing their age. The cluster feels alive in a gentle, serene way, not bustling or intense, but flowing softly through the quiet expanse like a chorus of distant voices humming a soothing melody. Beyond the cluster, a mild dimming of light suggests a transition into a more shadowed region of the spiral arm. The darkness there is not heavy or foreboding. Instead, it carries a sense of open space, of quiet opportunity for the mind to drift further. The stars thin slightly, and their faint glimmers create a soft, scattered pattern that stretches across the void like a subtle constellation waiting to be interpreted. As you move toward this darker region, the Milky Way's gentle embrace continues to cradle you, guiding you slowly, effortlessly, deeper into its serene and ancient heart. As you move gently into the darker stretch of the spiral arm, the starlight around you softens into scattered points that shimmer like distant jewels resting upon a sea of cosmic night. The transition feels smooth and unhurried, as though the galaxy itself is dimming the lights to guide you into an even deeper layer of stillness. The quiet settles more thickly here, filling the space with a calm that feels almost tangible. Each breath you take seems to echo the slow rhythm of the Milky Way, steady and unbroken across the vast silence of deep space. To your left, the faint outline of a diffuse reflection nebula begins to reveal itself. A gentle cloud of dust illuminated not by its own glow, but by the soft light of nearby stars. The dust particles capture the starlight and scatter it in delicate bluish hues, giving the nebula a subtle, ethereal shimmer. It drifts across the void like a pale veil carried by a barely perceptible breeze. As you approach, the cloud seems to glow from within, its calm radiance inviting your awareness to sink further into a state of quiet observation, free from urgency or effort. Below your path, a sparse network of ancient giant stars forms a loose, sprawling pattern. Their reddish tones burn with a steady calm, each one a powerful reminder of the immense lifespan of stars that have endured countless galactic cycles. These giants pulse faintly, their gentle brightness riding on the slow waves of fusion deep within their cores. Their warm glow feels comforting, almost protective, as though the galaxy is lighting a soft pathway beneath you while you continue drifting through its silent architecture. Far ahead, a delicate chain of faint blue stragglers shimmers like a string of icy beads suspended in the darkness. These unusual stars, formed through the quiet merging of older companions, glow with an unexpected youthfulness in regions where most stars have long settled into mature phases. Their light cuts through the dim expanse with a crisp subtlety, offering a small but striking contrast to the warmer tones around them. Watching them feels like following a soft trail of starlight that threads gently through the spiral arm, guiding your senses into deeper surrender. As the region opens further, the faint glow of a distant star-forming cloud becomes visible on the horizon. Not bright or intrusive, but softly blooming like a quiet promise of future light. The cloud's edges shimmer faintly, revealing places where gravity is beginning its long, patient work of gathering gas into slowly tightening folds. The process is so gradual, so delicately paced, that it feels more like watching the beginning of a dream than the birth of new suns. You drift toward this region with no effort, carried by the calm currents of deep space. The Milky Way feels immense yet intimate, vast yet gentle, embracing you with the slow, steady heartbeat of cosmic time. The faint bloom of the distant star-forming cloud grows slightly brighter as you approach, unveiling subtle textures layered within its soft glow. Wisps of gas stretch across the darkness like delicate brushstrokes, each one drifting with a slowness that reflects the quiet patience of deep space. Shades of pale blue, muted crimson, and soft violet blend into one another so gently that they seem to melt into the surrounding night. This region feels like the first gentle inhale before creation, a calm anticipation held in the silent fabric of the Milky Way. To your right, a sparse gathering of horizontal branch stars flickers with steady, understated brilliance. These older stars occupy a transitional phase of their long lives, and their pale, almost icy tones stand out softly against the darker backdrop. They pulse with quiet resolve, each one carrying within it the memory of a long journey through the spiral arm. Passing near them feels like listening to ancient whispers. Not words, but impressions. Subtle echoes of time that drift through your awareness and settle your thoughts into the same slow cadence the galaxy has followed for billions of years. Below, a faint arc of starlight curves across the void, marking the diffuse remnants of an old globular cluster that has slowly unraveled over cosmic timescales. The stars that remain loosely associated drift in a languid, graceful spread, no longer tightly bound but still moving in similar directions, held together by the gentle pull of shared origin. Their soft glow forms a shimmering ribbon across the darkness, and gliding above them feels like floating over a quiet river of ancient memories. Each star a testament to endurance shaped by countless cycles of galactic motion. Ahead of you, the star-forming cloud reveals more detail. Pockets of denser gas where gravity has begun its slow work of gathering material for new suns. These pockets glow faintly from scattered starlight, their shapes rounded and smooth, as though sculpted by the softest of hands. The formation process is so slow, so subtle, that the cloud appears almost motionless. Yet within its gentle folds lies the promise of future stars that will one day illuminate the spiral arm. Being in the presence of such quiet potential fills you with a steady comfort, as though you, too, are resting in a calm space where growth occurs naturally, at its own gentle pace. As you drift beyond the cloud, the surrounding space widens into another tranquil expanse, where the stars thin out and the darkness deepens into a soothing, velvety shade. The quiet here is profound, carrying the soundless weight of cosmic stillness. Only faint glimmers appear in the distance, each one a distant sun drifting along its slow, ancient orbit. You move through this region effortlessly, your mind settling deeper into silence, your breath following the unbroken, gentle rhythm of the Milky Way's eternal embrace. As you move farther into this velvety stretch of deep space, the quiet seems to deepen into something almost luminous in its softness, a calm so complete that it feels as though the entire galaxy has paused to breathe with you. The darkness here is not empty. It is rich, layered with subtle hints of distant starlight and the faintest glimmers of drifting dust. Every particle, every distant spark seems suspended in a slow, gentle rhythm that resonates with your own steady breathing. This region of the Milky Way invites you to surrender even more fully to its tranquil expanse. Off to your left, a long, meandering trail of carbon stars begins to shimmer faintly. Their warm, reddish tones glow softly through the darkness, casting a muted amber hue across the surrounding space. These stars, enriched with carbon from their internal fusion processes, shine with a distinctive, comforting warmth that feels almost like a quiet hearth placed in the vastness of the cosmos. Their orderly drift through the spiral arm reflects an ancient, unbroken dance. And watching them glide through the void feels like witnessing the galaxy hum a gentle lullaby. Below your path, a subtle warp in the distribution of stars suggests the influence of a distant gravitational interaction. Perhaps a smaller satellite galaxy tugging softly on the Milky Way's outer regions. This gentle curve in the star field is barely noticeable, a slow bending of space that occurs over hundreds of millions of years. Yet its presence adds dimension to the quiet around you, reminding you that even in stillness, the galaxy is alive with delicate motions. The stars affected by this subtle pull drift in smooth arcs, their paths bending with elegance, their glow settling into the fabric of deep space like threads woven into a vast cosmic tapestry. Ahead, a wide, faintly illuminated corridor of starlight appears, stretching tens of light years across. This corridor is formed by a dispersed association of young stars. Their pale blue-white glow creating a soft luminosity that gently brightens the surrounding void. Though they are loosely connected and separated by large distances, their shared origin creates a sense of unity, a quiet kinship among stars drifting through the spiral arm. Their collective light creates a peaceful passageway, inviting you to glide through with the same effortless ease that defines their gentle existence. To your right, delicate ripples of interstellar dust catch the glow from the association, producing a faint, shimmering effect like moonlight reflecting off calm water. These ripples move with an almost imperceptible slowness, sculpted by the gentle interplay of starlight and gravitational influence. Their drifting patterns soothe your senses, encouraging each thought to soften, each tension to dissolve, each breath to deepen. Passing near them feels like brushing against the most delicate edges of the galaxy's artwork, subtle, ancient, and profoundly peaceful. As the corridor of stars begins to fade behind you, the space ahead broadens once more into a quiet, open expanse. The Milky Way, in its endless patience, continues to guide you deeper into its silent, spiraling structure. Here, wrapped in its gentle glow and boundless calm, you drift onward, carried by the soft rhythm of cosmic time. As you glide deeper into this open stretch of the spiral arm, the faint glimmer of distant starlight begins to gather once more, rising slowly from the horizon of darkness like a gentle tide returning to a quiet shore. The transition is smooth, subtle, and gradual, a soft brightening that seems to unfold in harmony with the rhythm of your own breath. Each inhalation feels as though it pulls a little more of the galaxy's glow toward you. Each exhalation releases you deeper into its serene embrace. The Milky Way's silent architecture continues to reveal itself in patient layers, each one softer than the last. To your left, a sparse collection of yellow-white giants drifts in a wide arc. Their soft radiance spreads delicately across the void, illuminating the nearby dust in a warm, muted glow. These stars, nearing the later stages of their long lives, emit a steady light that feels calm and reassuring. Their slow motion through the spiral arm resembles lanterns carried through a vast, dark hall, guiding your awareness forward with a quiet confidence. Their presence carries the weight of countless centuries, yet their glow remains gentle, never demanding, always inviting. Below your path, the subtle glimmer of a faint planetary nebula becomes visible, a delicate shell of gas expanding slowly from the remains of an aging star. Its soft colors swirl in gentle gradients of turquoise and rose, forming intricate, fluid patterns that drift outward like ripples across still water. The nebula's expansion is so slow, so unhurried, that it feels more like a long and peaceful sigh than an explosion of stellar material. Moving past it, you sense the natural cycle of cosmic life unfolding with absolute serenity, each phase flowing effortlessly into the next. Ahead, scattered knots of interstellar dust gather into faint, elongated structures that resemble drifting sculptures shaped by time itself. Their edges glow softly under the distant starlight, producing tender silhouettes that arc gracefully across the void. These formations shift almost imperceptibly, carried by the quiet currents of the spiral arm. As you float near them, their delicate forms seem to soothe your thoughts, offering a reminder that even in vastness, even in darkness, the galaxy creates beauty through the slow, patient motion of its drifting materials. To your right, a small cluster of shimmering blue stragglers catches your attention again. Brighter here, their icy tones standing out vividly against the darker surroundings. They are loosely gathered, barely bound to one another, yet their collective light creates a subtle beacon in the distance. Their glow feels crisp and cool, like morning air brushing softly across your awareness. Their presence within the quiet expanse adds a gentle spark to the scene, balancing the warmer tones nearby and expanding the palette of this serene cosmic landscape. Beyond these stars, the space ahead begins to widen once more, opening into a broad, gently illuminated expanse where the faint haze of the spiral arm stretches like a luminous river across the galaxy. The light is soft, steady, and diffuse, blending across the darkness in smooth, unbroken gradients. As you drift into this tranquil passage, the Milky Way's silent rhythm deepens its hold, drawing you further into its eternal, soothing motion. You feel wrapped in a cosmic calm so profound that even time itself seems to stretch quietly around you.